Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing older black women should tell younger black women and don't. Girls, youth is not an excuse. Now y'all know I love these AI generated romance novels on YouTube. I follow one channel, two channels. One of the sub-tropes that's very common is the idea that the other woman always ends up badly. She either loses everything, she's publicly humiliated, or she suffers something else catastrophic because she wronged the heroine, because she was the other woman. It doesn't matter that she's young and, unknowing or new to the game. It doesn't matter. The fact remains, she does wrong and she's ultimately punished. And that's why I say youth is not an excuse. It's definitely not the excuse it once was. And I think that's because there's so much information that's readily available to people at the, click of a button. You almost have no excuse not to know right from wrong. You may not know the nuances. You may not know the implications of certain actions. You may not know the result that follows, the trail that kind of creeps after you've done something. You may not even know the details that can follow negative actions, almost like interest compounding against you. But you do know the basics. Everybody learns right and wrong from a very young age. And even if you don't learn everything, you can feel it a lot of times when you do something wrong. So you really don't have an excuse. And I want to caution you, if you're young and you know right from wrong, don't think that being young is going to excuse you from punishment. Youth is not a free pass to do wrong and then ultimately be forgiven. Well, I didn't know any better. Thin. Cellophane. People see right through that. Don't do it. And on a karmic level, just be prepared. If you do wrong stuff knowingly, be prepared for karma to kick your butt. It may not happen right away. It may not even happen in the next year or even 5 years. But down the road, watch and see. Or don't. I think a lot of times older black women don't use youth as an excuse because we have used it as an excuse. And a lot of times we grant that same grace to younger women, or we're the exact opposite and we punish even more heavily because you should have known better or you did this, da-da-da. And it's almost like punishing because you're young, which is its own trip. But at the end of the day, if you know right from wrong, do right. Because if you do wrong, your youth is not always going to save you. And even if it saves you in the short term, like it gets you out of trouble, karmically, you're probably going to have to pay. It's not worth it. Just do the right thing. And then the universe doesn't have to punish you later. And that ends my TED Talk for today. I'll see y'all tomorrow.